So welcome back to our ongoing meditation session. So we are all gathering here at this time to practice meditation. So yesterday I gave you the basics of a mindfulness and how to practice meditation with the breath, working with the breath. So today I would like to practice on the emotions. Since this evening I have spoken on the Vedana, the feelings, and I have also mentioned that emotion is our reaction to the feelings. And dealing with the emotions is just another way to working with the surface that we become invisible. Whereas practice of a meditation or insight meditation is to see the feelings before it transforms into the emotions. So we will be able to catch it earlier before it transforms to the emotions, whether it is anger, whether it is upset, or whether it is sad or a happiness. So in this practice of emotions, you may think of any particular emotion that is upsetting you, or that is you feel uncomfortable, or that is emotionally down, and see it in its true nature. So this moment doesn't matter whether it is a negative emotions or a positive emotions. Normally we have this tendency or this desire that we want to push away the negative emotions and want to have more positive emotions, happy emotions. And in practice of a meditation, what happens is when we have a negative emotions, we want to push it away. In that way of a practice, basically we are generating more hate. So negativities constantly generating more hate. And whereas if that's a happiness, and then there again greedy mind, greedy state of the mind, wanting to have more and more and more. But the practice of a meditation on the emotion is basically in knowing it without having any comments. And to do that, first of all, we have to settle down ourselves on the breath that we have practiced yesterday. So spend some time on your breath. And I believe that you have checked your all preliminary requirements that before the meditation, and that is sitting comfortably in upright position, and there is no distractions or less distractions, and have made a decision or motivation to practice for this half an hour meditation. And now once you have made your mind and motivated and checked your feelings and intentions, now spend some time observing the breath, settling down, grounding yourself on the breath as it comes in and as it goes out. So awareness of the breath. whether it is at the nostrils or whether it is at the bottom of the abdomen, rising, falling. Whichever object is relevant to you and you have decided to work with that object, go on with that and relax. And as you are settling down, grounding yourself on the breath, you may bring one emotions of the day which is upsetting you or which is making you anger. Connecting with that emotion. And how do you feel in your body? What are the chemical changes taking place when you think of it? The body heats up or shakes or feeling cold or anxious or tightness. So mindfully aware of that state. And breathe naturally. Once you have connected with those emotions, now rather than thinking of the third person, taking these emotions as a third person, a person or the situation that has caused these emotions to arise. And now we delete the person or the situation away and taking these emotions as a third person. So we objectively watch it, objectively aware of that. And when we are objectively aware of it, we are simply responding to it that this is I'm having, rather than reacting to it. It shouldn't be this or it shouldn't be that. Responding rather than reacting to it. And here we are not engaging towards liking or disliking, whether it is a pleasurable or unpleasurable situation. A feeling is a feeling, emotion is emotion. We are not making it to be one shape or another, one color or another color. We watch it as it is taking place. So along with the breath, we're watching, observing, knowing, seeing, and watching these emotions. And we are not reacting to it, simply responding, oh, this is. Suppose that is anger. Then telling to yourself, I'm having angry moment. This is an angry emotion. Or if you're having this upset, then again, simply responding to it that, this is upset. We're not trying to find why am I upset. We're not trying to find the reason why am I becoming angry. And we are also not reacting towards pushing it away or embracing it. But we're simply aware as it is appearing and knowing. No interference with it at all. So the practice of meditation on emotions, first thing we have to do is to accept that I am having these emotions. And this moment when we are accepting I am having these emotions, at that moment we are not engaging into this or that, or making it to be pleasurable or unpleasurable, or liking and disliking. We are not generating this thought of harming, thought of ill will, jealousy. So whatever emotions that you are observing, observe it. So accepting it first, the way it is, and be mindful of it. Be mindful as it is, rather than transforming it into liking or disliking and thinking into the hamster wheel. So be mindful. And care your own physical well-being and mental well-being. So caring of your mental and physical state by observing it objectively. So welcoming these emotions, but we are not engaging with it. And in this, simply noting whatever upsets, whatever emotions that arises. This is, that is, or simply perceiving it. I perceive this. Whenever it arises, I perceive this. If you can't name it, but if you can name it, then even better. And always remember to come back to the breath as a foundation. So continue practicing in this way, working with your emotions, and whenever you are able to detect any emotions, welcoming and connecting with these emotions. And when you're connecting, rather than reacting to it, simply responding it as they are, and accepting and be mindful of it, and care of your own physical and mental well-being. And in this state, simply let it be. And always there is a breath for the refuse, a home base. So continue practicing. Remember to notice those emotions, connecting with it. Any feelings, any emotions, and responding that this is rather than reacting to it. Simply know. Now we'll practice loving kindness meditation, so relax yourself. Bring your attention to feel the entire body. And observing any sensations that is in your body. Bring that attention to your hands, aware of sensations in your hand, and to your heart. Feel the beating heart. And whatever emotions are there that is holding you back, causing you trouble, making you feel unhappy, feel it and release. And each breath that you release freedom from these emotions. And as you breathe in, taking good things, and telling to yourself, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be free from sufferings. Similarly, sharing loving kindness and compassion to all other sentient beings, starting from the dear one. Or you may start off with a particular person that you would like to share loving kindness. And sharing loving kindness and compassion to all other sentient beings. Whatever beings there are, may they be well and happy. May no harm come to them. May no danger come to them. And bring your attention to the body. And as you hear the gong coming out from meditation, let's pay respect to the Buddha. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivade Sawakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Suvadivano Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namasami